Hey guys, it's Kelsey. I'm back with another scrapbooking process video, and I am doing my best to squeeze in one more layout this month. A lot happened this month with me being sick, with the new Harry Potter game coming out, all that kind of stuff. I've had weddings to go to, and a lot of stuff cut into the time I usually spend scrapping. So I started out really strong this month and got a lot of pages done in the very beginning, and then just got totally sideswept. So this is my last ditch effort to really get a lot of this kit used up. And then we'll have our layout share tomorrow. I'll show you everything I made, everything that I have left over, and my plan for March. But I'm a little sad I didn't get more scrapping time in this month. So I really wanted to make this layout kind of a big one with getting a lot of the stuff I've been avoiding this month down. So all of these dishes, all of these teacups and teapots and all of that kind of stuff, I really was struggling with this month to use, and there's so much of it in this collection. So I really wanted a page where I could just pile all of this stuff down. I know if this is left in my stash at the end of the month, I'm going to have a really hard time using it. So I really just want to get it on a page. I have this leftover piece of this blue polka dot that's left over from a previous page, and I'm going to take the other sheet of the kind of grayish taupey wood grain to be the rest of the background. But I have a scrap of this blue polka dot I'm using to map both of my photos, and I'm going to compose the page really quickly just by gluing this wood grain to the blue frame. But I'm going with the blue color, and I'm just hoping I can pile a lot of this ephemera up. So I don't think hardly any of the 49 and Market stuff or any of the other stuff I bought this month. I really just wanted to use a lot of the P13 because that was my base kit that I was trying to get used up. So I am still inking everything in the Distress Oxide Ground Espresso. I really wanted to get this last larger floral used up, so I'm thinking this will be a centerpiece. I really don't like how close my hand is to the camera. It really, like, the perspective makes my hand look huge, and also my nails are very beat up in this photo because I had just taken off my acrylics that I had previously had for the holidays because this was shortly after Christmas. So I don't want to see my large hand with my beat up nails. So this floral cluster helps cover that part up. This was just a date night. I'm pretty sure we were meeting my family at a little downtown restaurant in Ackworth, and we had got there early to do just some little shopping in the downtown area. And this is the fountain I recently talked about on one of my other pages this month, which is the cutie little bar that's in downtown Ackworth that has all these specialty drinks that they rotate very frequently. So Marcus and I just both picked a drink. Marcus looks very serious in his photo. I think I don't know what he wanted to look like, but he is happy even though he looks very serious on this picture. We both really loved our drinks. I forgot what we got, but I thought because this is a page about drinks, I could use that as a segue to get all of this teacup ephemera used up. So basically decided to put this floral in the middle of the page so that it would cover my hand, and now I am creating this embellishment cluster that runs along the entire bottom part of the photos and just tucking and layering all of these teacups. And I actually really like how it looks. I think it's really fun and whimsical. And I'm really happy I got them all used up and I actually had more than I needed. So I decided to take this last little teacup and dish and maybe make a second cluster with that. So I'm thinking something in the upper left-hand corner. So I'm, again, trying to look at the different florals and stuff. I know I'm not going to get all of this ephemera on the page. I think because I'm focusing on the teacups, I'm not going to really worry about the animals as much. I think the animals will be easier for me to get used up on a later page than the teacups will. So I'm really just trying to get all these little florally bits. I want to use at least one banner. I know I'm not going to get all of these banners used up. I'm thinking I can throw a banner in that extra cluster I'm adding to the top there. And that's kind of my plan. So I thought at first I was going to have the photos in the middle of the page. But then I wanted to add this extra cluster to the upper left-hand corner, so I kind of shifted it down to the bottom right. Adding this little lacy bit from 49 and Market because it carries in that blue and it adds an extra layer down there, which I really like. But I will end up moving these photos back to center. I kind of decide that instead of having this cluster detached from the photo in the upper left hand corner, I would have it coming out of the top of the photo like this. And I think that makes the page look a lot more cohesive and it gives me more room to work with. I don't often put my photos in the middle of the page and design around it like this, so I just wanted to embrace it. So I'm shifting the cluster now, and I like that. And it also covers up the way I had my hair, my big forehead, so kind of covers up another thing I wanted to kind of hide. There's also a random spoon I'm going to add in that cluster. I didn't need the spoon, but we're using it. I'm getting stuff used up, and I think it's fun by the end when all the details are down. So gluing that down, I do have these 2 teacups popped up on some foam, so there's some dimension, and I do have the teapot at the bottom on some foam, so that not everything is super flat. And I'm going to keep this banner. I don't like having these fishtail banners facing up. I prefer them facing down or to the side, but it is what it is. I really wanted to have this cluster coming out from the photo, so that's the orientation it needed to be in. And again, getting some more of those leafy sprigs down. I think I used all the leafy sprigs that came in this collection. I used all the floral clusters that came in the collection, and now I'm using all the teacups and teapots and all that kind of stuff. So I think I did okay. And even though I did pile on a ton of stuff, because there's not a ton of paper layers and other stuff, it still feels really open. It doesn't feel crowded or that I just threw a bunch of stuff on the page. That's something I was kind of going for. But I like where everything is. I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. I'm not going to worry about gutting because, again, I'm trying to squeeze in one more page. I don't want to give myself more product to have to worry about at the end of the month. And then I wanted to do the title of the location, which is the fountain, and I thought the wood grain again would be a really nice accent since I've been using that throughout the month anyways. So I'm just using this freckled fawn wood grain or wood veneer alphabet to glue down the title. It just says the fountain. And then because I use the wood grain as my title, I do go in to my wood grain stash and pull in some wood grain hearts to be my finishing touch instead of doing enamel dots. I thought about doing some Heidi Swap gold splatter, but there's no metallic on this page. I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to add that or not, so I left it off in the end. So it's definitely a more muted page compared to some of the other ones this month, but I think it's still really fun, and I'm glad I got all the teacups used up. I kind of just want to let them speak on this page. So I'm going to get the rest of the title down. And then I do want to get some more stickers used up. I have those 2 sheets of stickers to the left there. I have the sheet of word stickers, which I thought would be easier to use, but I still have a lot of those circle stickers, which are always harder for me, and I don't quite know why. But I figured if I had to pick between the 2 to add stickers to the page, I'd rather get some circles used up. Because again, I think the word stickers will be easier for me to use after this month is over than the circles will be. So after I add these little wood veneer hearts, I'll look into that. But I do want to get some of the stickers used up too, especially because this page is more open. There's a lot going on within these little clusters, but because they're so condensed, the rest of the page is pretty open. So I just wanted something else somewhere to kind of fill it in a little bit. I'm just going to glue my hearts down. I think this bottle of Tamamana Multi is empty, so I grab another bottle. I fight for a while. I keep thinking there's more in there, but there's not. So get my next bottle. There we go. And we're almost there. I'm really excited to do my kit share. I love all the pages I made this month. And I think I don't really lean into vintage that much, but the vintage theme for How to Kill a Kit with Style this month was really fun. Mixing the 49 in Market and the P13 products. And I'm really, really excited for March's theme, but I'll go more into that tomorrow when we have the layout share. But here are the circle stickers I decided to choose. I wanted to get the bird used up because the background of the bird is the same blue polka dot that I'm using with the frame around the photo and the page, so I liked that. And then I also wanted to get the rest of the teacup stuff used up on the stickers as well. So there's no more teapot, tea party theme ephemera left. I got it used up on this page. So the rest of the leftovers are at least more woodland themed and hopefully will be easy for me to use going forward. And all these more difficult teapots and teacups are on this page. So we're done. We did it. I did pop those up on some foam and ink them so they have a little bit of dimension, but I think that added just the right amount. And then I forgot to do a thread bundle. I just wanted one thread bundle on here because I only had one scrap of thread left without pulling apart another 6 strands. So I just added some behind the teapot there at the bottom. But this is the page. So this is the close-ups. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you guys tomorrow with layout share and the plan for March and some fun videos that you guys should be seeing. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.